All right, guys, welcome to our fall sports preview show. We're going to start off today with cross country. We have Coach Gorecki. This is Coach Gorecki. What is this, your sixth, seventh year coaching? Something like that. Cross country finished 11th in the state last year. They're looking to finish in the top 10 this year. So we'll go ahead and have our newspaper guys ask questions and throw them at you guys and answer the best you can, and we'll go from there. Boys cross country.
Is this on? Okay. Hi, I'm Drew from the president.
And I'm Devin from the president.
So we have a few questions for you. Are there any eye-catching freshmen that you've noticed in the week of practice you guys have had?
Yeah, we have a good crew of freshmen coming in this year. On the girls' side, we have one standout who is the EVC champ the last couple years. On the boys' side, Sean Flynn is the standout. He's been running with the varsity team just about every practice. I think Matt Camp, I think he'd be another one as far as a standout freshman. But we have, I think, 10 or 12 freshman boys on the team this year, which is pretty solid.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, basically.
There you go.
And then speaking more on the girls' team. So last year, the two top runners were both freshmen and twins. So did you notice anything particularly about them that showed themselves to be good and particularly fast runners from the start?
Well, I think we should have them come up here right now. So I think I see Kylie right there. Is that right? So let's have her come up on stage, and you can look for yourself and see what else we have going on.
Good job embarrassing somebody.
And while she's coming up here, Coach Eidelman will be coming up here. He's the head girls coach as well. But Kylie was the #1 runner for us. Her sister, Kate, again, yeah, they're twins, and they are awesome. They are two of the fastest runners that I think Perry has ever had. Kylie has, I think, all of the school records. Is that correct, Kylie? You have all the school records?
800, 1600, 3200.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah. And she's going to make sure they will never be beaten. Is that correct?
So Kylie, is there any sense of sibling rivalry that you find with your sister in that you two are both extremely fast?
Is there any sibling rivalry between you and Kate?
Absolutely. Right now, I'm still beating her, but normally it switches off, so hopefully she does not beat me this year. But we'll see how that goes.
Thank you.
All right, I have one more question for you. Okay. What are you going to do to improve this season over last season?
Well, he's just been working us really hard. The varsity people have been doing 2 runs a day, 3 days a week, and then we've been practicing 6 days a week overall. We've been just pushing really hard and working to get the season going.
Thank you.
All right, we good? Thanks, gentlemen.
All right, thanks, cross country. If you guys haven't seen them practice, they practice in the heat of the day. They didn't mention that. That's a pretty tough gig to be out there running that far. That's why they're all super skinny, I guess. So now we're going to have Mrs. Krasko come up with swim. And swim last year had a great year. Boys finished in the 3rd, I think, overall in state, our highest finish. And so Coach Krasko will go over what to look forward to with swim this year and talk to a couple of their outstanding swimmers that are coming back. Coach Krasko.
So I'm the coach of both the boys and the girls swim team. And this year we are bringing back quite a few of our girls. We lost a lot of our senior boys. We have a huge group of freshmen that came in this year. We're very positive about them. We have 2 boys that are homeschooled and they can come here and swim here that are already competing at the level of the boys, the senior boys that graduated last year. Our girls, again, we have quite a few that came in as well as returning. Callie Fama, our state champion, is coming back, and she's trying to break the last 2 records for the school this year, and she will be competing at state and trying to get 2 state champions this year.
All right, hi. I'm Leilani from the President. So we were just gonna ask, do you have any newcomers that have really caught your eye this year after tryouts?
For what I've noticed at tryouts was that our underclassmen are really, really good this year, and previous years, they've been all right, but I'm actually really surprised with some of especially with the girls, because I know we lost one of our best swimmers last year. She graduated, and I was really concerned on if me and Callie are gonna have to carry the girls this year, but now I'm not really concerned because a lot of our freshmen, even we had some sophomores move from different states, and I think at least for the girls, we're gonna have a pretty good season this year.
What was the question?
Okay, so with the boys coming in, a lot of them are really, really good. Like at morning practice today, we raced, and a couple of those younger guys were destroying all the older guys that have been around for a little bit. So there's definitely going to be a pretty nice team for us this year. Maybe not as good as last year, but we're definitely going to try to get there. But yeah.
We also, I'll talk on the diving part real quick. We have a lot of freshman divers that dive club that are going to make a great impact on the dive part of our team. And we will have quite a few going to state from the dive part.
Hi, I'm Aubrey Flores, and who is your biggest rival currently?
Yeah, your school. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so so everyone thinks Perry is the rival with Basha, and that's what football is and everything. But for swim, it's more of with Campo because we share a pool with them, and we like to show them that this is our pool, not theirs. And I don't know, they're the closest to competition we really have, or rival, yeah.
All right, so what are you most excited for this upcoming season with all the events?
Well, okay, I'll take it. At least for me, I'm excited to see how our girls team turns out, and especially with relays, and see how we're ranked, because I think there's a really good chance that we might be able to be ranked higher than we were last year. And at least for the boys, I know some swimmers last year they decided to do club throughout the entire year, and so they've really improved. So I'm just excited to see how far our team goes.
All right, so I'm Michaela from the Precedent, and I'm one of the I'm one of the editors this year. So going back to the dive part, you said a lot of the divers do club outside of school. All right, so how does that affect just making sure that both their club and that you as a coach and as their coach get enough time with them to really just perfect their skills and dive?
So I'll talk both the swim and the dive part because both have the club. So our swimmers that swim club, they swim 11 times a week. They swim morning practice and afternoon practice and Saturday practices. As a coach here on the high school level, we work with the club coaches. On Tuesdays, since we don't have 6th hour, they go directly to their club. They don't have to come see us at all. Mornings, the swimmers get to decide if they're gonna do it here on campus or they're gonna do it with their club. I know Savannah does kind of both. She does a little bit with her club team and a little bit here. And then we work with them the other 4 days of the week. I contact the club coaches and let them know, how much yardage they're doing with me so that they can adjust at the club level.
And so this question's for Savannah. Just can you explain to me how that affects you just swimming all day, every day? Does it hurt you in some areas? Does it make you stronger in other areas, like beating your personal record or anything like that? And, if you could, just more specifically on any of the events, how is it affected?
I know for some people it sounds crazy, like 11 practices a week before and after school, but I like it. I actually love it, which is why I'm still swimming, and I just know that if I put in 100% to every practice, I will see improvement, and I guess that's why attendance for practices is so important, because that's the only way I'll be able to improve and all the extra yardage. Recently, I've been out of the water, though, due to health issues, so I'm hoping to see major improvement along the season.
And do you do club as well?
No. So for my all 4 years of doing swim, I've never done club, but I mean, I'm not any worse than any of the other boys. At least I hope. But no, but I don't do club.
Do you think it's easier for you to practice at school and just focus more on the school team since you don't do club?
Well, I like to give 100% of my swimming to Perry. Like, I don't want to like split my time between a club team and another team. And then just getting in the water like that many times a day, for me at least, my body is like, it's already hurting doing what we do. So doing what like another club would probably just kind of like, I like would be tired like 24/7. So for me, doing just Perry is perfect for me.
Awesome. No more questions.
Actually, we have one more.
So how has Callie Fama's success affected the team?
Callie Fama is probably one of the most down-to-earth people that I've ever met. She is not one that goes around bragging that she is a state champion. She's out there on our pool deck working just as hard as everybody else. She's there at our practices. When I tell the people that she needs to, or the swimmers, they need to be there, she's there. It's helped our team because of the fact that we know that we can be successful. Last year with having 3 state champion, 2 boys and 1 girl, a lot of the other schools are looking at us as the school that is up and coming and getting to where we know that Perry can be. So it's helped us in terms of looking at it going, hey, we don't want just 1 state champion this next year, we want more.
Coming from a teammate, I know swimming with Callie, she's very, she's not really conceited, and she's pretty selfless, and she motivates other swimmers to work as hard as she does. And I know at least in the relays, she helps a lot, and that's kind of why our records are so fast, is because she always catches people at the last leg, and so we kind of rely on her to help us out in that way. You got nothing?
Wait, sorry, actually. Hi, I'm Mia from the President. I wanted to ask you some questions about dive. Can you answer questions about dive?
Yes.
Are you familiar? Okay. We just wanted to know if you had any key divers from last year that you may have lost this year because of all the graduates, to know if your dive team.
Yeah, we lost Celeste, which was one of, she was a state qualifier last year. She's going on and diving at, for college. So we did lose 1, but we have gained, like I said, I think there's 5 freshman divers that have come in that will help fill that void.
So along with your swim team, does your dive team also meet the same like qualifications and like amount of talent that you guys have?
Yeah, so dive is one event of the swim team. So they help combine scores with all of the other swim events for our overall points and where we place at different invitationals. They are going to be fantastic on the girls' side. The boys' side, we are young. We have 2. We'd love to have more boy divers come out, but they have talent. It just may not be this year that they're going to be there, but our girls will be at state.
Okay, thank you.
Bernier.
All right, guys, thanks for coming out. Tomorrow we'll have football and badminton. We have the runner-up football team and the state champion badminton team tomorrow. So we look forward to seeing that tomorrow. And bell's about to ring, so good timing. Thank you, guys.